Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the
runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tatis stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Not in time. Safe at first after the strikeout got away.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Back safely. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed.
I got one ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
One ball. 2
swings through that one. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Vasquez back to work. Foul ball.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Swing and a bouncer out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice. And we're back. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Fly ball to right. Musial snags it for the second out. Campusano stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one ripped right center field, and it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Threw it by him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Cal Raleigh. This to third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis moving under it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1 now. That one the other way. Bogarts. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner goes again. Pitch outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Ron Marinaccio.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Save! And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 5-0. Nothing. Now, Javier Sanoa. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, and they got him. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. Bogarts. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Rocker. Ready to fire now. Foul ball there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Upstairs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and missed. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down to third baseman, Jordan Westberg. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Stepping in, Tony Clark. 0 for 2 in this one. Clark goes 6 feet 7 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2. Stan Musial, the next to hit. In the air, left side. Joe getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7. Luis Arraez stands in. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Man at first, Xander Bogaerts now at the plate. Bogaerts swings through that one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1-0.
Next offering upstairs. That clips a corner.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. And there's a ball. Arraez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And he beats the throw, shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. Runner on the go. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Hard hit, right side. Iglesias fires over to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Here's the center fielder. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. Yeah, that's fouled off. Raleigh on third with 2 out. Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Runner takes off. cut on and miss. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again.
That's a ball.
Pitch is low. Throw to third, save. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. And downstairs.
Down.
Slice to right. Makes the grab. And that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Goes down looking. Iglesias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And he beats it. He's safe. So a man at first. Tony Clark will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got a
runner on the go.
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Yeah.
Just missed.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The right fielder, number
And now
6.
the right fielder, Stan Musial.
Musial.
And that's in there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And we're back. New inning. Getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
That one
2
not
strikes.
close. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Machado batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Tap foul at the plate. The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life I hard times like yeah. Nazareth, I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up. But if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. One deep in room with the face down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, penning on a Rico, digging in my pocket. In a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like, where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson. Stop. That one finds the zone, and away we go this afternoon. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Edmundo Sosa now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Some feet there. 98 miles an hour. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop. Around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Max Kepler at the plate. Across the letters at 99. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. Just missed. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. And now the center fielder, number 96. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, nobody out. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw into second, and he's out trying for 2. And now Tony Clark. And there's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's inside. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And now it's Alec Bohm. Line drive. Come on.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Got him. Swinging. And we're back. Leading off, Kyron Paris. Suarez back to work. Misses off the plate. 1-0. Slapped foul. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and a great jump. Runner goes again. Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Real Muto. Fought off foul. Real Muto getting the starting catcher, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Real Muto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stop batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits. Good eye in that spot. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the bat alive.
And here's Sosa to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that one fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The other way. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder. Reached on an infield single his first time. Line to left. And foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
To the right side, and that goes foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Raleigh gets his lead at first, nobody out. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And now Evan Carter, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses down and away. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And there's the strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Clark in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Got him swinging on the curveball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Kepler in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Got all of that one. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Fly ball center field. Should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they tag him out. So up next, Kyron Paris. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Paris.
Left field, way back there. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you.
He's trying for third. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes the grab. At the plate, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 1 so far. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
In the air out to center. That's a base hit. Harris scores. It's 4-2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is. We're back. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Marsh, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Brings it in. And there are 2 down. And now it's JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, number 96. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Evan Carter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. The second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today. Runner on the go again. To the right side. Throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And here is Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. And there's two down. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott. And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Sosa now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now here is Harper. Very high with that one. And that is ball one. Just missed. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Romano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one
ball,
upstairs,
2
ball
strikes.
1. That's way
balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber, both 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 away. And now Kyron Paris.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
The count.
Paris, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings Breaks through it. And we're back. Trey Turner now. Now into the ball game on defense. Bryson Stott going to play second.
Number 5.
First pitch just misses.
Bryson.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. It's 4-3. Kepler at the plate now, and that's inside. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Boom, in the box again, takes a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Schwarber makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Corrals it. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for Philadelphia. Number 58. Tanner Banks.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the
Run around the move. Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for him.
Runners on the move. Pitch misses.
He's safe.
Next offering is fouled back. Stop at second. Westberg on at first with nobody out. Both runners go again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach. And just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for number
Inside,
96. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Move to second. Tag. And he's picked off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia. And the 0-1.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Real Muto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. On the ground. And it's through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to...
That's strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Time called. Hernandez back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now here is Tony Clark. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. And he chases a high fastball there.
Love to see. It power versus power right there.
Strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a miss. And we're back. Digging in, Bryce Harper. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Matt Strom.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Turner batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Struck him out looking. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Timeout. I got him.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Ball 1 there. Strom, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Strom is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him, and that's the ball game.